Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about the amazing story of a woman who didn't just reach for the stars, she lived among them. So let's dive into the incredible journey of Sunita Williams.
Let's start with this powerful idea right here. This quote really sets the stage for everything we're got to see. It's this belief that if you have the right spirit, the right drive, well, there's absolutely nothing you can't do.
And we've seen this kind of spirit all throughout history, right? Think about legendary figures like the Rani of Jhansi. She was this fierce warrior who fought bravely for her country. A perfect example of that kind of unstoppable strength.
Well, it's that exact same spirit, that same kind of courage and determination that we're going to see in another amazing woman, a woman whose journey took her, literally, to the stars.
Okay, so with that powerful idea in mind, let's do it. Let's meet the hero of our story, the one and only Sunita Williams.
So where did it all begin? Well, Sunita was born in Ohio back in 1965, and from early on, you could see her path was one of serious dedication. She got her science degree from the U.S. Naval Academy, which is a huge deal, and then went on to get a master's degree. That education, that incredible foundation, that was the real launch pad for the amazing career that was about to come.
All right, so with all that hard work under her belt, how did she actually get to space? This is where her story really takes off. This was the moment. December 9th, 2006. That was the day Sunita Williams blasted off into space. NASA chose her for the mission, and in doing so, she was following in the incredible footsteps of Kalpana Chawla, becoming just the second woman of Indian origin to make that journey beyond our planet.
Okay, just pause for a second and really think about this. You're about to leave Earth for 195 days. That's over half a year. What would you pack? What are the few special things from home you'd bring with you?
So, what did Sunita bring? Well, she packed a copy of the Bhagavad Gita, a small statue of Lord Ganesha, and, get this, some samosas. How great is that? It just goes to show you, even when you're millions of miles away from home, you carry a piece of it with you.
But here's the thing. Sunita didn't just go to space. Oh no, she went up there and made history. Let's look at the amazing record she set.
First off, 195 days. She spent 195 days in a row living in space. Can you even imagine? That's more than 6 months. At the time, that was the longest any woman had ever been in space in a single trip. Just a mind-blowing feat of endurance.
But she wasn't done yet. She also set a new record for the most spacewalks by a woman. She went outside the International Space Station 4 separate times. A spacewalk is incredibly dangerous and requires so much skill. Talk about brave.
And when you add up all the time from those 4 spacewalks, it comes out to a whopping 29 hours and 17 minutes. That's how much time she spent just floating out there in the vacuum of space. And yep, that was another record proving she was absolutely in a league of her own.
So after this unbelievable, record-breaking journey, Sunita came back to Earth a true hero. And one of the very first trips she made was a really special one. A trip back to her roots in India. And her visit to India was just so powerful. She went to the famous Sabarmati ashram. She also traveled to her family's ancestral village, Julasan in Gujarat, to connect with her heritage. And to top it all off, she was honored with a meeting with the President of India.
During that trip, she received this really special award from the World Gujarati Society. And what's so cool is that she was the very first person living outside of India to ever be given this honor. It just shows you what a massive impact her achievements had, not just in India, but all over the world.
So when you put all of this together, what's the lasting message from her incredible life? What's the big takeaway here? It's about so much more than just records and awards.
Well, it all comes back to that quote we started with, doesn't it? Her story is just this amazing, powerful proof that women have that inner fire, that grit, to succeed at absolutely anything they choose. She didn't just break records, she shattered barriers and opened up a whole new universe of possibilities for everyone. And that makes me think, and I want you to think about this too. Who is that woman in your life? Could be your mom, a teacher, a sister, a friend. Who is it that inspires you to go out there and move your own mountains? Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me today.